with what I'm seeing. It is so unsafe in my neighborhood anymore. I have the homeless that were trying to camp out, and I have made concessions with them, and I try to help them the best I can to keep them from trying to squat on my property. But it is so unsafe. I have men that cannot speak English in my front yard screaming at me, throwing mattresses in my front yard, throwing trash in my front yard. And I can't. Look at me. I weigh 95 pounds. I couldn't defend myself if I had to. My husband is elderly, and last night, after living in this home for 45 years, he said, Noelle, guess what? It's time to pack up and move. He said, we can't do this anymore. He said, it's killing both of us mentally. I don't understand what you expect of us as citizens. I mean, I understand they're here under temporary protected status, and you're protecting them, and I understand that our city services are overwhelmed and understaffed. But who's protecting us? If we're protecting them, who's protecting me? I want out of this town. I am sorry. Please give me a reason to stay.
You guys are just sitting up.
Yo, I don't know if that's enough reason for the people of Springfield, Ohio, and that they're basically saying that, listen, they're being overrun, this whole country, and it's starting to spread through the whole country. What was Arizona's problem and have been for decades, what was Texas's problem and have been for decades, which was Florida's problem and California's problem, all of these border cities, which has been their problem, is now exponentially America's problem because we've been overran during this administration. We've been overran by migrants illegally coming into this country, and then they first said that they was asylum seekers and they were protected, and now they're basically admitting across the board, they're admitting that they just let them in and they came in at an unprecedented level to the expectations of about 15 to 20 million illegal migrants that's coming into this country, and people that have been here and that have been living in these communities and paying property taxes since.
National and political attention after social media posts accusing Haitian immigrants of crimes went viral, despite Springfield police confirming there are no credible reports of those claims. 2 News reporter Evan Bales now joins me live in the newsroom, digging deeper into those claims, as well as the ongoing issues surrounding the city's rapidly growing population. Evan.
Yes, John, for the past few years, Springfield, Ohio has seen a massive population influx due to legal immigration, and national attention has been brought to the city's struggle with accommodating the growth. City leaders requested federal aid earlier this year, and that strain continues to cause tension in Springfield. Now, politicians are starting to take notice. Ohio Attorney General Dave Yost commented on the issue of overworked public services in the city, saying that his team is looking into legal recourse to curb immigrants from coming to Springfield specifically.
I want to get in front of a federal judge to review this, because what's happening in Springfield shouldn't happen to any city. It's simply unsustainable.
Citizens and Springfield officials alike know that something needs to be done to accommodate the sudden growth.
You know, it's overwhelming for our rescue people, you know, the hospitals, the schools, everything.
Having thousands of new immigrant neighbors move into our city during the past few years has been stressful and overwhelming. But I am hopeful for a shared future with them.
While residents and local leaders continue to have conversations about resources, a social media post making claims authorities say are not true is making national headlines. Republican vice presidential nominee and Ohio Senator J.D. Vance posted on X today that he had heard from residents that their pets were being abducted and then eaten. That post was viewed 4.7 million times. Springfield police shut that accusation down, saying in a statement, quote, "We wish to clarify that there have been no credible reports on specific claims of pets being harmed, injured, or abused by individuals within the immigrant community." I also spoke with the president of the Haitian Help and Community Support Center, who says that the claims of Haitians killing other residents' pets are unfounded, and he is shocked by the news.
you are hurting people by spreading fake news without knowing that can just not only hurt an individual but hurt an entire community.
Now, Springfield police have also refuted claims that immigrants are squatting and performing illegal activities, saying this information has no verified instances of such activity. Live in the newsroom, Evan Bales, 2 News.
Peace, everybody, and welcome back to the Black Only News and Entertainment Network. The person you see on the screen there, that's Anton Daniels. And Anton Daniels runs a very popular show on YouTube. And he's reviewing a issue that's supposedly happening in Springfield, Ohio. Now, my thing is with these black YouTube Republicans is that they'll jump on any conspiracy theory and try to claim it as truth. Now, this guy supposedly is a successful businessman out in Detroit. How successful can he be when he believes any story that comes across his desk when it has something to do with black people? Anytime there's a negative story about black people, be it Haitians or Africans or African Americans, he's quick to jump on it to show how bad black people are. Now, as you can see on the top of the screen here on your right side, I put in a comment, "These lies have been debunked. Stop it, clown." Now, he has a room full of people here who believe this lie. And it's a bold-faced lie, and it's been debunked as a bold-faced lie. It's been debunked by city officials. But if you listen to the angry man, if you listen to Anton Daniels, if you listen to this JD, whatever his name is, the guy that's running for vice president, you would think it's true. But it's a bold-faced lie. And you would think this dude here you see on the screen, Anton Daniels, would do a little bit more research to see if it's true or not. But because his agenda is to put black people in the worst possible light, and Democrats as well, if he's fact checking, then he's bold-faced lying to you, and then if he's not, then he's being irresponsible. And as a YouTuber and a supposedly successful businessman, then that sounds to me that sounds like very poor judgment to me, to not fact check to make sure what he's posting and what he's saying is true or not. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you all for coming back to the Black Only News and Entertainment Network. Peace, take care, and be safe, and fact check these clowns.